Man boobs or having extra chest fat is one of the most embarrassing things any man can go through. It's debilitating, and that's why over the next few minutes I'm going to share with you exactly how to fix this problem, because as a man it's very difficult to feel like a man when you have this problem. The first thing we need to address is how to lose body fat from the chest. Man boobs are just an accumulation of body fat, so how can we lose that body fat? So to lose body fat, we need to eat less calories than you burn each day. It's very simple. How the process works is you eat less calories, your body needs that energy, and so it takes that energy from your body fat stores. In this case we want to lose the chest fat, and when you eat in that calorie deficit for a long enough period of time, that's how you lose body fat. I know the most common question that I'm going to get asked from this video, and that is, what exercise can I do to speed up fat loss in the chest? What is the best exercise, or is there a good exercise that we can do that's going to allow us to burn more chest fat? And the answer is that there is no exercise that's going to help you lose body fat, but I'm going to explain this, so stick with me. If you want to lose body fat, you have to eat less calories than you burn each day, like we explained earlier. Unfortunately, you don't get to choose where your body loses body fat from. It will take body fat from wherever it wants to. First, if you eat in that calorie deficit for a long enough period of time, then your body will take it from the area which you want. When you exercise, when we do a bench press or you do push-ups, you're working the chest, but you're working the chest muscles, and building muscle is a completely separate process to burning body fat. You have to remember, guys, you have to separate the two. Burning body fat is completely different to building muscle. It's two separate processes altogether. To explain this a little further, a good example is when you stop working out, a lot of people think that your muscle will turn to fat, and that's not true, because like we just said, building muscle is a completely separate process to burning body fat. You have to separate the two in order to achieve your goals. Okay guys, so this is exactly what you should do. First of all, we need to eat in that calorie deficit to lose body fat accumulatively throughout our body, like we said earlier. What I recommend you do is take your body weight in pounds, multiply that by 12, and eat that many calories per day. That's going to give you a rough estimate as to how many calories you need to eat in a calorie deficit. Aim to lose around 1 or 2 pounds per week on the scale, so weigh yourself every week and then adjust those calories accordingly. Some of you may need to add a few hundred calories, some of you may need to take some calories away from that number, so just make those adjustments when needed. The second thing that you guys should start to do is lift weights. Not only is lifting weights going to help you burn more calories, which is what we want, it's also going to help you build more muscle, so that when we do lose that body fat, when we lose the fat from the chest, you don't just have a skinny flat chest. You've actually built some muscle underneath that fat, and that's going to make you look a lot better, and it's going to make you feel a lot more confident when you can look in the mirror and actually like what you see. The video that's on screen right now is the video I want you guys to watch next, and that is a video on specifically targeting fat loss from a specific area. So in this case, the chest, or any other area of body fat. It might be the belly fat, any specific area that you want to target. I go a little more in depth and explain that for you guys so that it all makes sense.